We are alive. We are in charge. Making things happen. Of course. Install. So I got my first sale on my website last night. It was only a $5 sale. It was a slap wristband, for those of you that know. Slap wristband, so I'm like super stoked about that. I'm happy to see that things are starting to finally go into a direction that are really exciting. It says connect Google Analytics. Let's check. So we need to go to email. Oreo. She's playing. We gotta make sure the forms are working and that there is notifications coming through, as well as a tester email. Gotta make sure that we got everything lined up. What are you doing? We're gonna go Melissa is my first name. Finalizing authentication. Cheers to that. And it's a happy Monday indeed. Cheers. Finalizing. Please do not close this window. No worries. So while that's working, I'm gonna make my contact page. Sometimes things take a little bit more. So let's go with contact banner. Presentation, header. So we'll go social media. Brr, it's like a little chilly today. I'm surprised out of this whole week. Things are blown away. Contact. We gotta do the free version, of course, because I don't want to pay for a pro version. You do not have permission for this Google Analytics profile. Okay, let's go to Analytics. And nothing ever gets done the first time. You have to do it at least, 4 or 5 times. So I'm gonna go back since this isn't working very well. And I'm gonna select membership plans. You visit this often, get started today, sign up. We're already there, Analytics. Let's go to Analytics Manager, please. Personalize. Understand my website traffic is what I'd like to do. There's been... Hey, Oreo? Can I just ask what you're doing over there? She's like, what? Okay. Come to that in a minute. Hello, happy Friday. This is another vigorous week. I'm telling ya, I feel like I have to babysit people. It's been tough, you know, switching legal counsel, cases closed, cases opened. It's been really rough. But I've been keeping my head up high. Just, you know, we know that everything happens for a reason. And we just have to be patient with the world. Continue and connect. Click, click, click. So I'm clicking on my name. Let's see if I can get this. So select my property. Okay, I want to go here. Complete. It says do not close. It says loading. It says file download tracking, add another plan. Who can see reports? Install. I'm not going to install updates automatically because I don't know. I guess. No. Everything always wants me to sign up for pro and blah blah. No, I'm not doing any more pro. Okay. So we've got that. That looks great. So overview, speed, media, e-commerce. Cart abandonment. Yeah, I'm not going to upload anything. No more. I'm not uploading anymore. It just told me that it installed a bunch of random stuff too. So I'm gonna go to my plugins and see what that is. All in one. No. Deactivate. Other. Yeah, it just like came in and just duplicator. Deactivate. Google Analytics for Monster. That's fine. WCPA. WordPress. Okay. Revive. Probably deactivate that. Neighbors like he's just mowed everyone's lawn. The neighbor just went through and mowed all their lawns. It's pretty awesome. Push notifications. So we got our analytics installed. That's great. That is what we wanted. We're going to deactivate some of these plugins because we never know what's got a backdoor to your website. So I don't want to have any random things on here that I don't need. So it says Google Analytics for WordPress. Auto disabled. Okay. Let's go back to the beginning. Open Wizard. Let's get started. Google. I understand. been having a lot of hardships. Yes. Can't get some of this to work, so good thing I have Pro. It's just really frustrating that I can't figure out any of this. Support and documents. It says community. Where is support? Made with love. Okay, I'm gonna send them a message. Chat with our support agents. Nope. I'm having issues with I've created a new project in Google Console and the error persists. Fill all forms. It's nice that I can just, you know, pop up here and get it. This says, if errors can continue, please follow the support link. Which, how do I find that? Oh my god, I low-key love that the neighbor's just like taking business and doing everyone's yard. That's amazing. He cut 3 people's yard, now he's trimming up their trim. It's pretty awesome. I don't know. How do I know what form I'm using? I have to click, clicky. Says WP Forms, version found ya. Your license key is basic. Hello, Jim. Click on plugins. It tells me that I'm at the highest. Get user feedback. Some of this stuff is really confusing. Yes. Hello, all. Thanks for coming in and saying what's up. We got Friday vibes going. I'm developing some content in my WordPress, so I've got to make all these little workflows sort of synchronous to each other. Oh, big baby. We got my big baby here. Oh, she's my mamacita. Mamacita. She's a puppy. I got a puppy in the house. Anybody ask for a puppy? Whose puppy is this? Whose puppy is this? Whose puppy is this? Whose pup? Whose puppy? We got a puppy. Pew, pew, pew. We got a little puppy in the house. She hears the neighbors and she's like, what's going on over there? Meow. Oreo, say hi. Oreo. Oreo. She's like trying to jump out the window. So because she's not sitting still, better search replace. A small plugin for running search replace on your WordPress. I'm just deactivating stuff that I don't need. Easy. Says Google Analytics. Okay. We don't need that either. Okay. So okay, very good. She's very cute, little Oreo. Cheers to anyone that's having coffee. Thank you for the love, the hearts. It's so nice. We're gonna make it happen today. We're doing a live here. Beautiful Friday. My website is, let's see if we can get them to write me back. Maybe so. It says that we'll be in touch with you. So support hours are Monday through Friday. All right, we'll come back to that. And yeah, so I just want to take down the site like one by one. The idea is to have all of my ducks in line so that when people are reaching out, it's completely seamless. So let's see. We'll go with create new. Ooh, Burr, it's cold in here. Huh. I had a, and we're back. Blue eyes. Never had anyone steal a package from me before. That was a first. And my package was stolen. It's kind of annoying. But hey, somebody else wanted a tiny skirt more than I did, because that's what it was, because I need a skirt for next week. They're going to be sadly disappointed when they see it's not what they thought. We'll do Blue Eye Queen Contact. GM, let's do a refresh. Let's say what's up to everyone who's checking out my videos. Hit the like, subscribe, comment button. All of that helps. It goes a long way. The algorithm picks me up. I've been receiving tons of feedback that folks love my content. They're really in tune with just my spirit, my energy, giving people all of my best. So I'm taking down notes on all the things that I want to accomplish as an entrepreneur. So the flow of when someone comes to my website, what they're looking at, how they can navigate it. If they reach out to me in email, is it going to send them a follow-up email? Is there a retargeting pixel that's added? How can I get like the full customer journey experience? So let's get started. Right now, I'm taking it one step at a time. The first step being contact. So anyone that wants to contact me, I want to make it very easy for them. So I'm using WordPress actually, and I have the pro version of WordPress Forms. So that's a plugin. Excuse me. I'm just gotta blow my nose. Oh, man. All this shit that's been in the sky has been making me feel it. So I'm using a plugin called WP Forms, and I just upgraded to the pro version yesterday. There was like a 50% promo code, and foot in my mouth because after I purchased it, then a 60% code became available. So that's kind of annoying. So, all right, let's take it step by step. So if I'm looking at my WordPress bakery, which I also upgraded that. So there was 3 plugins that I had to add pro licenses to, because if I'm going to be collecting consumer information, data, credit cards. I got my first sale last night. My first sale on my website yesterday. Amazing. It was a $5 sale. It was for slap bands. Anyone that was born in the 80s or the 90s know. So it was a $5 sale. However, I'm writing like handwritten cards like, thank you for being my first sale on my website. I'm going to put in like a couple other things as well. Some little like what my bio is, all that good stuff, just to give them that personal touch. So I want to make sure everything is sync. So when somebody contacts me, they get an email. When someone purchases art from me or a marketing service, they get an email. Because right now things are just kind of getting stuck in the ether scan, and that's not what we want. So I'm going to take it step by step. And the first step I'm going to do is create what's called a block. And inside that block, it allows me to put images, text, etc. In this situation, I want to kind of dazzle up my contact page. So in order to do that, I need to get in here, get in the little nooks and crannies of everything. Because I'm an accessibility user, which means that I have a unique ability. My unique ability is I have a physical disability as well as dyslexia. So it's very important that search engine optimization is included. I do my best to get subtitles, all of these educational videos. I make sure that I put subtitles on that. Again, another paid tool, Opus. So every time I'm receiving money and I'm earning from my art, I put it right back into my community for the uniquely abled. So I'm going to put my alt text as my first and last name. And then I'm going to go with the contact here. So we'll click on set the image and we'll do full. One second. Okay, so I just got a security alert that one of the plugins was attempting to log into my account, but I think it's because I gave them the analytics. So I'm gonna change this text here just a bit, and I'm gonna go over to my chat GDP because it's like my favorite thing to do. Please write a small blurb about getting into touch with me. Make a notion about who I am, what I am about, and some ideas that might reach out. We're also like creating a membership. So I've been going really hard on making this membership that's just all access. So I'm a uniquely abled global creator, artist, and accessibility using bold expression and storytelling to shift perspectives and build community. Whether you're looking to collaborate on a creative project, discuss accessibility improvements, book a live painting, or explore my ways to share my journey through media or speaking, I'd love to hear from you. So it's pretty good. We'll go back over to the contact page. Let's place that there. Reach out anytime. I'm going to say, please note average response times is 24 hours. We'll say average. It doesn't mean it's like always going to be like that. And follow online. Boom, boom, boom. So let's go over here and make sure submitting your information. Get into touch with Melissa by completing the form below and submitting your information details. There is a 24-hour average response time, just so folks are aware. And let's see what our featured image is. There it is. Boom, boom. And let's click on, I don't want this here. Let's click on update. I might delete the monster analytics because so far I don't love it. It's just being annoying. I don't like things that just hinder over my, like, in your face, in your face, in your face. It's like, stop. So this looks like it's a little bit granulated. Huh. Oh, there it goes. Okay, beautiful. So send a message to Blue Eye Queen. So that's kind of confusing, right? So let me go over here. And I'm just going to take the send a message, this part out, because like for those that are not aware that I go by Blue Eye Queen, they might not understand. 24-hour average response time. Great. So we'll just update that. And some of the key terms about SEO is just making sure that you rename the file name to whatever you want that slug to be, because then what happens is search results will crawl and they'll pick that up and you'll get a higher search engine optimization rating because you are following these little tricks about how to optimize your website. It's also really good for our accessibility users because they use programs to read the data, the alt text, to describe it. Melissa DeVitri contact. So if I were to put a caption in here, Melissa DeVitri contact banner, send a message. So that's a part of the the back end, the SEO, all that good jazz. So without further ado, we've got our contact page up and running. We've got the WP forms on here. So what I think I also want to do is just add one more row down here. And then this could be something fun, like some content that I'm, really interested in. We could say like latest blogs, right? We'll limit to this to 4 because I want people to be like thinking all the time. So we'll do Life of Missy DI, and we'll say random posts from the last 7 days. Let's see what that looks like. So contact, this is what it appears on mobile. Here's what it's going to show up on desktop. We've got our SEO in here. The SEO is telling us that it's not really great, but we've got other things that are saying, hey, this is really good. So, I'm a one-woman show. I can't do it all, but I am attempting to make sure that accessibility is the forward-thinking platform for what I'm doing. What are y'all saying in here? It says, I'm getting lost in your eyes. That's hilarious. That's really sweet. Thank you so much. Well, get lost in that subscribe button so that you can get more content sent to you. So I'm going to go to my website, which is melissadebitry.com/contact, and it looks really beautiful. We got Let's Connect, who I am. We've got the CAPTCHA here, which is the security that I added yesterday. So what I want to do now is I want to make sure this looks unformatted. So we got to add 2 more so that it's formatted. Actually, I'll put 9 on here just because I think it's great. So when someone comes to the contact page, I want them to send me a message, and then it has to go 2 ways. 1, I need to receive an alert that I got the message. 2, I want them to now go into what's called a drip campaign. So they get the first message. Hey, thank you so much for contacting me. Here's some links for you to find the answer to your question if you don't already know. Buy art, book a live painting demo, book consulting services for marketing, discuss special projects. I'm a bot builder. I travel consistently as a uniquely abled individual, and people reach out to me for extremely random questions. I got my first sale yesterday. First sale. It was $5. It was this slap wristband, but this is just the beginning. It just shows, it's helping me actually, because the one step at a time shows me, okay, this person purchased. Did they get an email to say, thank you for your purchase? They didn't. I didn't incorporate it. The next thing is to ensure that all the deliverables are being met. Security is there. I extended my hosting packages. I upgraded my licenses in 3 different plugins just to make sure analytics is working, pixel tracking is working, retargeting is in order, and that folks' information will be secure and private. To me, it's very important to keep data private, especially in today's scammer world. I want to make sure everyone is safe, but we can't always guarantee that, especially with the amount of vulnerability that happens. So this contact page is now ready to go. We got send a message, let's connect, reach out anytime. Please note average response time is 24 hours. Bam, bam, chicka, wham, wham. I think I'm gonna, and I'm pretty anal about like how I want certain things to look. So I'm gonna put this down here. Let's get row. We'll do text. I also have a contact page that folks can, the connect page. I'm sorry. Why did I say contact? Find me on social media. Connect. Beautiful. I low-key love that the neighbor is just out there doing the Lord's work. I saw him all morning now He's mowed 3 people's lawns. He's done the weed whacker, and now he's blowing leaves right now. He's like seriously the coolest neighbor ever. Come over here and do our yard. Come over here and do our yard. All right. Beautiful. So I'm going to take a pause here because I think it's important to take breaks. So we spent 15 minutes getting the contact page up and running. We're, going through and making sure that the form works. And now the next phase is to do the drip campaigns so that when you send me an email, you actually get a response that says, hey, these are the things. And then I also get a notice too, like, don't forget to reach back out, because I want to automate as much as I possibly can. So without further ado, I will be back. I will return. But for now, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. Take care.